we're back for more cookies. It's cookie week. It's cookie time. It's time for cookies. So we're doing a double duty of cookies. We're going to pop some cookies into the oven that have been sitting in the freezer. And then while those are in the oven, we can start mixing some dough for some other cookies that then need to go into the fridge and chill out and do all that stuff. So, but first, okay.
This was the night before brightness. Feeling bad later.
So, we're going to do a couple of things. We are going to prep our tart rings. Hi, little girl. Oh, you want your dinner? It's your dinner time. It's time for your dinner. It's time for your dinner. There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna take our tart rings that we're gonna use for the cookies, and we're going to make it easier for the cookies to pop out. Oh, I need to put my hair back. Ugh. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, great. So we need have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do 4. Let's do 4. Let's do 4. Okay, so we're gonna take our tart rings and just a little spray. Great. And then okay, so we're gonna take 4 of these cookies. We're also gonna take some shredded coconut. Hello. So we're gonna put some shredded coconut into a bowl. We're probably gonna need more, but we're just gonna use that for now. And then we're also gonna set up a little duster with some cinnamon and some nutmeg because we're baking some coquito cookies. So I'm gonna pour some cinnamon. Ooh, that's too much. Some cinnamon. Great. And then a little bit of nutmeg. Great. And then give this a little shaky. Mix it up a little bit. And then we're gonna take our coconut and we're gonna take 4 of our coquito chunk cookies and we're gonna press coconut onto half of the cookie. Just like so. Just like that. On half of the cookie. Hello everybody. So then we're gonna take this cookie and we're gonna drop it into our tart ring.
You do your best to help them avoid food allergens, but accidents.
We're gonna do the same thing. I need more coconut. More coconut. Okay, so then let's take another one. And again, we're pressing onto half of our cookie. And these are protein cookies, actually. These are coquito protein cookies. So I'm gonna press that in onto half of the cookie and shake off any excess that we might have. And then pop that into our tart ring. We're gonna do this to 2 more. Coquito protein cookie. Take half and just press it into the shredded coconut. Just like that. Just like so. Shake it off. And one more. Press it in. Shake it off. Just like that. And then we're gonna save this. For the other cookies that are left that are gonna go back in the freezer. We'll use this leftover coconut for those. Go. Let me take our 3 cookies that are left, wrap them back up in parchment paper, and back in the freezer they go with their leftover coconut for the ones that are gonna get baked off next time. So then, pop these back in the freezer. And again, these are coquito cookies. Coquito protein cookies. So then, right before we pop them into the oven, we're gonna take our duster that has cinnamon and nutmeg in it. And we're going to just dust over these a little bit. How do you know? Just like that. Now we're gonna pop these into the oven at 350 for about 14 to 15 minutes. So let's give this $13 minutes. We'll check it in 13 minutes. Okay, great. So then, while those are in there, we have another batch of, a different batch of cookies that we're gonna mix up. So, I already pre-set aside some of the ingredients. Honey, no. And we just have to finish pulling out the rest of our ingredients. But so far, I pulled out butter to get softened and come to room temperature. I have some coconut sugar set aside. We have a mixing bowl that already has some almond butter mixed into it. And we have heavy cream, whey protein, and honey that has been mixed together into a bit of like almost like a pudding paste so that we can hydrate our protein, because we're going to be making protein mantecaditos, which are Puerto Rican sprinkle cookies. So we're going to mix dough for those now. So we're going to get the rest of our ingredients out. So like I said, we have our butter, we have our almond butter, we have our honey, we have our coconut sugar, we have our protein powder, we have our heavy cream. Now we need our extracts. I know, no. Okay, great. So we need 2.5 teaspoons of almond. So it's going to be 2.5 is going to be 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Legito. A liar, but not like you think. I have metastatic breast cancer, and I pretend that I'm fine, but I'm cooking like it.
Wait. Wait. There we go. Sorry, my iPad was about to die. And then we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. Oh, this is always the hardest. Take a little rubber band. If you ever have trouble opening something, grab a rubber band that can get you some grip. Ugh. Even though this one doesn't want to work either. Ugh, come on. It's because of my nails too. I can't get a grip. Ugh, get a grip. Oh, come on. Let's try this. Oh gosh, come on. It really does not want to open. Okay, we're gonna grab a different bottle because this doesn't want to open. I have to get somebody else to open that because I cannot open that for the life of me. Okay, we need, we're just gonna do vanilla bean paste. 1 teaspoon. Come here. Okay. So then, mantecaditos, yes, never heard of that. Is it new? No, no, I mean, if you go to Puerto Rico, I grew up eating them when I was little in Puerto Rico. The protein version is new. That's my interpretation of the mantecadito. But mantecaditos are like almond sprinkle cookies in Puerto Rico. Honey, hush. But making them as protein cookies, that's my spin. All right, we need 245 grams of all-purpose flour and 60 grams of almond flour. So we're gonna weigh that aside. Woo, woo, woo. Too many things. Okay. All right. So now take our scale, and we need AP flour and almond flour. So AP flour. All right, so 245 of the all-purpose. We're using King Arthur all-purpose flour, 245 grams. 245. Okay. Now, wait. Now we need 60 grams of almond flour, and we're using Bob's Red Mill almond flour for 60 grams. $60, 22, 39, 50, 53, 56, 57, 60. Beautimus. Okay. So now, let's take a second to mix this together. Just very gently. Great. And then we need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Quarter teaspoon salt. Okay, and we need sprinkles, but not now because that'll happen after the dough chills. The dough needs to hang out in the fridge before we roll it in sprinkles, but they will get rolled in sprinkles at one point. Okay, so let's call out all of our little class members again, one more time. So again, this now, so in the oven, I have protein coquito cookies. So in Puerto Rico during Christmas time, there is a traditional Christmas drink that's called a coquito. It's made with coconut milk, cream of coconut, rum, spices, and every Christmas I make coquito drinks bottles and I gift them to friends. I actually just made a batch on this channel, and then I got inspired. I'm making a line of protein cookies that I want to plan on selling next year, and one of those flavors that I'm developing is a coquito flavor. So in the oven right now we have coquito protein cookies that are baking, so you're gonna get to see those in their final form. But for now, while they're in there, we're also mixing some dough for some protein monteaditos. And these are gonna be protein almond sprinkle cookies. But for now, all we're doing is mixing the dough because the dough is gonna have to go into the fridge to hang out for a while. So we're gonna do that really quick. So we need to take our almond butter that's already been portioned out. And we're gonna bring our mixer, and then our butter that's been out getting to room temperature. Get all that butter out. Okay. And then our sugar, and we're using coconut sugar. So we're going to pour that in there. And we're going to take, ooh, I got a brand new extender, a new mixer. So a new paddle, I mean. Okay, so we're going to put our paddle on. Ooh. And we're going to mix. And we're mixing until smooth and slightly pale, not whipped, is the call. Let's give it a quick scrape down on the sides. I think you made, yes, I made coquito on a live. Yes, exactly. I made coquito on a live, I want to say last week. Yes, so I also made some cookies, and those are getting ready to come out of the oven in about a minute or so. Yes, you remember. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. It's nice to see you. Okay, so we're going to scrape down our bowl. Scrape down our beautiful bowl. Oh, gorgeous. Lovely bowl. So lovely. Okay. So let's give this another little wiggle wiggy. Great. And so now we're going to add our extract, our almond extract and our vanilla bean paste. Now we're going to add our almond extract and our vanilla bean paste. And our little protein paste concoction that we made. And so again, this is whey protein, heavy cream, and honey that's been mixed together into a paste. And the reason that we do that is to hydrate the protein powder so that when we bake off the cookies, we still have nice and moist protein cookies. They don't taste like crumbly and dry like a lot of protein cookies do. That's something that I've learned in my trial and error of making protein cookies, is that taking the extra step to hydrate your protein powder makes a big difference in your cookie texture, especially if you don't want a dry cookie. I mean, that's a cracker, right? Like a dry cookie is a cracker, then it's not even a cookie anymore, it's a cracker. Because who wants a dry cookie? I know I don't want a dry cookie. Who wants a dry cookie? Okay, our oven is going off, so let's put this to mix again while we take a peek in our oven. Oh yeah. I think these need like 2 more minutes. So we're gonna turn the oven off. We're gonna give it 2 more minutes. And now this smells beautiful. It smells so good. Let's take a quick second. Scrape down the sides of it. Always scrape down the sides of your bowl and the bottom of your bowl. You always want to get everybody into the party. It's like you get little wallflowers that hang out by the sides of the bowl. And that's okay. I get it. I'm shy too. But we want everybody to come to party. Everybody should come to the party. All right. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, great. So now we're going to very gently add in our dry, and we're going to mix it just until it incorporates. We want to be careful to not over mix. We're going to add our all-purpose flour our almond flour, and our salt. Okay, put this back in. There we go. Then let's mix. Oh, hi, No Name. Thank you. It's nice to see you. Back in the Maddie Rance days. Wow. Talk about a flashback. Wow. It's nice to see you. Okay. Let's see what's in our oven. 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 Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna let those hang out for a second while we finish this, but this is pretty much ready to go into the fridge. So what we're gonna do is take our little paddle moment. We're gonna give her a quick little scrapey scrape. Just a little moment there. Let's see here. Yeah, Drag Race, wow. I mean, it's so funny. In the last few years, I've become so entrenched in the local drag scene. I barely watch. Yeah, I don't watch. See, I don't watch DR anymore. Yeah, me neither. Like, I barely watch it. I mean, I still support drag. I mean, I have a drag mother. She's my best friend. I'm doing drag every once in a while. And I go to local drag shows all the time, and I'm actually trying to get myself booked. So I made my goal. I had a goal to get booked on 2 shows that I didn't produce this year. So I got booked on 2 shows this year, which was great. And so now my goal for next year is to get booked on 3 shows that are not my show. So I'm really excited about that. I'm working on some numbers. I'm already booked for 1, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, like Drag Race became so saturated with all the spin-offs. It's too much. Like it's, you know, it's like an obsessive boyfriend or girlfriend that's like always up under your ass. Like, I need to be able to miss you a little bit, man. And so I know that I saw that there's a new season coming out. I barely even looked at the girls. Like, to me, until there's somebody from San Francisco, like a local queen, like Lady Camden on again, like, I don't know if I really want to watch Drag Race. Also, the whole, like, this mentality, well, yes and no, because it did inspire me. It gave me an idea for a horror movie that I'm going to use. I do watch some reviews, like yeah, oh, I love Rock'em Sakura. But you know the video that came out of, gosh, I can't remember their name, but if I'm not mistaken, they're the one that won the last season. And it's at like some panel, like maybe some drag con panel or something. And they were like, oh, you know, if you aren't doing drag professionally, like if you're out here only doing $50 gigs, hang it up, Pookie, that's a hobby. And it's like so many of our local queens and performers, like that's how you start. Like, you have to start somewhere. Not everybody starts at the top. Not everybody starts in the NBA. Not everybody starts in the NFL. Like, you have to start somewhere. You have to cut your teeth somewhere. And that is in the local scene. Like, I give my hats off to a girl or a guy or they, them that goes and does a twirl on a Monday night for a few dollar bills. Like, you know, why put people down because they're out here trying to make a living? Like, $50 is $50, darling. But yes, I'm curious about something. Tell me, what are you curious about? Tell me, talk to me. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you what you want. What you really, really want. What you really, really want to know. What you want to know? Okay, well, you let me know your question. I'm going to prep this dough to go into the fridge. So, our monteadito dough, we're going to take some cling wrap plastic. We're going to lay it flat, not crinkled onto itself. Come on. I'm going to lay it flat, just like that. Just like that. Okay. Great. And then we're gonna take a bowl scraper. I'm gonna take a bowl scraper, and we're going to scrape out this beautiful, ooh, it's a little crumbly down there. Okay, let's mix that up. We don't want to over mix it, so I don't want to mix it too much, but you don't want crumbly either. Okay, so let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Okay, flat plastic wrap. Come on, flat. We need you flat, flat, flat. Okay, and we're gonna take our beautiful dough, just like that. And we're gonna scrape it out, just like that, and get all of it out. Just like so. Great. Like that. And then, great. We take the plastic wrap and we just kind of like fold it onto itself a little bit. Make like a cute little brick. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. We're gonna take this baby, we're gonna wrap it up like that, like a burrito. And then we're gonna take a tiny bit more plastic wrap. We're gonna wrap her up one more time. Just like so. Like so. Just like that. Like a little baby. I'm curious about something. The tips the queens get when they're performing, are those $1 bills? So you know what? At the club, 9 times out of 10, it's a $1 bill. Depending on how generous the tipper is, sometimes it's $5. Sometimes it's multiple $1 bills. Like, I like to give at least $2 or $3 whenever I can because I'm able to. And if it's a performer that I really like, I might give them a $5. And then if it's like Willem or somebody like that, I will give them a $20 bill. So it depends, and it depends on the queen. Like, some bigger queens, when they go perform at like Oasis or something like that, like, yeah, people are giving them $5, $10, $20 bills. But when it's like a bar gig, yeah, you know, it's $1. But you know what? I mean, I'm speaking from a place of privilege, that when I perform, I'm doing it for the love of the art form. I'm not doing it for the paycheck necessarily. I'm not doing it for the money. And it's funny, like, at the end of the night when they hand me tips, I'm always like, oh, I get tips too? Like, I was just having fun. But that's from a place of privilege. Like, I don't do drag as my job. It's not my job. It's a hobby. It's something that I do for fun. But yeah, I mean, it can be $1 bills, $2 bills, $3 bills, $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills. It depends on how generous the audience is. Okay, we're gonna put this into a Ziploc bag. We're gonna write the name on it so that we know what it is. How do you know? And so what's gonna happen to this now? Monteadito. So what's gonna happen to this? This is gonna go in the fridge. It needs to hang out in the fridge and kind of come together. And then tomorrow, I will portion them out into little balls. We'll roll them up and then we'll dunk them into sprinkles, and then they'll get baked off as sprinkle cookies. But for now, they're gonna go into the fridge. So give me 1 second. 1 second. What's your drag name? I go by MeMeCherry also. It's just easier, that name. It's just my performer name. But I am trying to evolve into performing at least once, one of these days, as a drag king. And then I want to be Mal Conejo, which is like Bad Bunny in Spanish, because I only want to do Bad Bunny songs when I'm a drag king. But that's someday. We'll see. Right now, I'm really loving baking. I'm loving this like baking era. And I'm having a lot of fun. And I really hope that one of these days all of my friends all over these lovely United States will be able to order one of my cookies, because that's the plan. But this is how the coquito cookies came out. Let me let's take our the tart ring off. Come on. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, let's see. There we go. Women in STEM. Look at that. Woo! Yeah. So here is my coquito cookie. Here we go. Isn't she so cute? It smells so good. And this is a protein cookie. Like, it's good for you. It has oat flour, almond flour, Greek yogurt, protein powder, chia seeds, all kinds of yummy goodness. So this is my coquito cookie. Yes, coquito's a drink, but I made a cookie inspired by the drink. A protein cookie inspired by the drink. It's just taking coquito as a drink and turning it into a cookie. That's what we did today. Ta-da! Smells so good. So yeah, that's where we're at for today. My dog is going crazy. She needs to go outside for a walk. Yes, exactly. It's just taking the idea of a coquito and just turning it into a cookie. But it's because I'm working on a line of protein cookies. So one of my protein cookies that I'm developing is this one, which is the coquito protein cookie. So here, let's cut it open. Let's show you a cross section. Honey, I know, we're gonna go for a walk in 1 second. Give me 2 more minutes. Give me 2 more minutes, little girl. We'll go for a walk. My dog is going crazy. Okay. Let's cut this baby. And here's our beautiful cross section of our coquito cookie. Okay, I'm gonna go walk my dog. I'll be back tomorrow. We're baking more cookies. Happy Bakemas. Today is Bakemas day number 8. Tomorrow will be Bakemas day number 9. So if you haven't hit subscribe, make sure to hit subscribe. I'll be back. In my country, we say, no vives tontos, meaning don't tell your business ideas to others. Oh, well, I'm already out here pitching this. I already have the website. I already have all the packaging made. Now I just need people to get excited so that they buy it. So I'm sharing my ideas because they will be something that I need all of you to support me on one of these days. But I hope to see you soon. I'm going to go walk my dog. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye.